Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. And on tap tonight, it's Anaheim going up against San Diego. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for Anaheim. And it's Brooks in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for San Diego, they've got Moody. And it's Harrison in at the power forward position. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Here we go. And San Diego with possession here. Here's Barnes. Here he goes. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Tinsley. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Anaheim shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And you look at what they shot from the line last season, and it's so much higher. I mean, you wouldn't think it's possible to take such a tumble in the span of just 1 year.
And Barnes has got the ball here for San Diego. Pass to Harrison. Back to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Tinsley. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Brooks outside. Here's the pick. Here's Hawkins. Brooks right side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Potter. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Barnes. They get the rebound. Goodwin. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Taylor. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Pass to Potter. Here's Goodwin. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Clock at 6. And Potter gets it to go. Potter's got 5 now. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Now here's Moody. Tight defense on him. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
For Anaheim, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Barnes. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in to the middle. Here's Hawkins, just 5 to shoot. Brooks, the pass to Hawkins. Here's Potter. No good on the triple. Now Moody. Here's Barkley. Pass to Harrison. Outside Moody. Now Barnes. 4-3. They set a pick. And he gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Here's Tinsley. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. Pass to Potter. Here's Tinsley. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Goodwin. Moody defends. Here's Hawkins. The rebound, San Diego.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Harrison. It's Barnes on the wing. Pulls it from 20, and the jumper is good. Barnes has got 10 points.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Potter. Here's Hawkins. Yet to see a basket. Inside. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Diego.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Lyles, he's checked in for San Diego. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Taylor. Pass to Harrison. Here's Lyles. Kicks it out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Barnes. For Anaheim, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Pass to Potter. Here's Tinsley. Here's Hawkins. No points yet. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Harrison, the pass to Lyles. Pass to Barnes. On the take. And there it is for him. Barnes has got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
For Anaheim, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Hawkins.
2 minutes.
Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Here's Tinsley. 1:44 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Oakley. Brooks left side. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Barnes. It's deflected. They recover it. San Diego leading by 7. Here's Lyles. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Right side Barnes. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. San Diego shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Tell you what, it's been a different story for them at the line this season. When you measure those numbers against last season's, I mean, they've taken a big-time dip, guys.
That free throw, no good. So for San Diego, Moody's checked in for Harrison. York comes in for Taylor. And Galloway subbed in for Barnes. Good on the second one. Here's Bates. Pass to Goodwin. Releases. And Galloway pulls it down.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
It's tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Wembanyama's checked in for San Diego. Green comes in for Galloway. James is checked in for Anaheim. Harris comes in for Bates. Now here's Moody. Defense right on him. Moody on the wing. Over Harris. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Harris. Looking to end the run. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
San Diego leading by 8. Here's York. Shot from the low post is good.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And so it's San Diego ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, what do you guys think about San Diego here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Taking a look at Anaheim. Pass to Lyles. Here's Hansen. Outside Moody. 5 on the clock. With the floater. That shot missing. Some solid defense from James. To the inside. Lets it go. Off the left rim and out. San Diego leading by 8. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's York. 15 in his last outing. Here's Hansen. He buries it from 3. Hansen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Anaheim shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
1 shot.
And that one misses. San Diego shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Pass to York. Outside Moody. Oh, deflected. Here's York, down low. Moody passes to Hansen. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Hansen's got 5.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And taking a look at the last 10 games, these are the teams that have attacked the offensive glass and been rewarded for their efforts.
This squad's been attacking the offensive glass with a ton of energy lately, and it's paid off with a nice pile of second chance points.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Goodwin. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Goodwin's got his second bucket of the night. And San Diego calls time here.
San Diego calls timeout.
Payton's checked in for Moody. San Diego leading by 9. Here's York taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Lyles. Now Wembanyama. Checked by James. Here's York. Off target from 3-point range. For Anaheim, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. A nice shot by Oakley.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Here's York. Pass to Hansen. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
For Anaheim, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. screen by James. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And San Diego with possession here. After the basket by Anaheim on the other end. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Hansen. Payton with it. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Driving to the basket. Here's Oakley. Drilled from 11 feet out. Now just a 4-point San Diego lead. San Diego has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Payton. Here's James. The rebound, San Diego. They've led by as many as 11. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Anaheim this year.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. Two elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
San Diego shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. Both good from the line that time. For Anaheim, they've gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Here's Taylor. No made baskets yet. Pass to Harrison. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2, Harrison.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And San Diego making a change here. Moody's checked in. Goodwin's checked in for Anaheim. And he sinks the second. Here's Tinsley. Pass to Hawkins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hawkins has gotten his first basket of the night. Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. Tipped. Here's Tinsley. Pass to Goodwin. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Tinsley. Into the lane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody. Four on the clock. Here's Tinsley. Drains the triple. And now it's just a 2-point San Diego lead.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for San Diego.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Now here's Barnes. 27 points his last game. Yep, count it.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Potter. To the middle. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Taylor. Still no points. Oh, got that one up quick. Now it's a 6-point San Diego lead. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Here's Goodwin. Moody defends. Fades away. Nice D from Moody.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. And we'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Barkley. Brooks defending. Inside. Here's Moody. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Anaheim has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Pass to Goodwin. Fades back. The rebound, San Diego. Barkley's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all.
Third team foul. At the line for San Diego. Barnes. One shot.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Early on, he was drawing a lot of contact and getting to the stripe, but that has not been the story in the second quarter.
Shot to stop the run. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Anaheim shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Tinsley taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Good on both. And San Diego with possession here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Harrison. Back to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Tinsley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Tinsley's got 7 now in this quarter. And so it's San Diego ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Okay, guys, Houston Moon wants to know, Jet, would you ever consider coming back into the NBA to coach? It's an interesting one.
Oh, it's not interesting at all. I haven't given that much thought, only because I'd have to coach guys like Shaq, and he's not coachable.
Well, if Houston didn't have a problem before, they will after hiring Kenny.
Because, like I said, the players have your attitude today.
Whatever.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. We've got Barnes, and it's Moody in at the three. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Barnes. Tinsley with the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
San Diego leading by 8. And for Anaheim, and it's Goodwin in at the three, the small forward. The three from Barnes. They get it back. Barkley, that's good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Tinsley, following the score by San Diego. To the inside, Brooks. The rebound, San Diego. Barkley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. San Diego shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Harrison. Outside Moody. Now here's Barnes. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Potter. And for Anaheim, they're shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Here's Tinsley. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Moody.
The ball goes to Anaheim.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. It's good.
Assist from Potter.
And Barnes has got the ball here for San Diego. They're leading by 8, and San Diego calls time here.
You know, he could see his squad was losing momentum, losing steam. Smart timeout to let them catch their breath and reset.
A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for San Diego. Moody. Shooting one.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Goodwin. He's got 6. A quick shot there. It's off target. Moody on the wing. Ball stolen. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And that one good. Potter's got 7 points in the game.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
San Diego leading by 8. Here's Taylor. Outside Moody. And there's a pick. It's rebounded by Goodwin. For Anaheim, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the paint. Here's Potter. The rebound, San Diego. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Harrison. And he banks in the layup.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
And for Anaheim, they're shooting just about 43% in the third. Here's Goodwin. Moody defends. Here's Tinsley. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage. San Diego leading by 8. Outside Moody. Pulls up at the elbow. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. For Anaheim, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Hawkins. Moody defends. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Moody. Left side Barnes. Clock at 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And here's Anaheim now, following the score by San Diego. Here's Tinsley, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Diego.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
Lyles, he's checked in for San Diego. York comes in for Barnes. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And we hear about the unwritten rules of sports sometimes, Clark. What are some of those in the NBA?
Well, you try not to ever foul an airborne player. I think most players are really sensitive to that. Don't disrespect the other team. Be professional and sportsmanlike when you've got a margin of victory that doesn't need to be added on to. In other words, don't run up the score. Don't try to get numbers for the sake of numbers. Play the game, play to win, and do it with respect at all times.
Here's Tinsley. 16 points for him. Here's Potter. It's rebounded by York. San Diego leading by 9. Here's Moody. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
For Anaheim, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Tinsley. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. The shot's good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
For San Diego, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Lyles. Here's Barkley. And the layup is good. Barkley's got 5 now.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Tinsley. 18 points for him. Inside. Timeout called, Anaheim.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And he drops it first. Second free throw, no good. San Diego leading by 10. 1:56 left in the third. Pass to Rivers. Here's Hansen, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
James is checked in for Anaheim. Here's Oakley. He's got 5. Here's Tinsley. Pass to Oakley. It's picked off. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Lyles. Checked by James. Here's Rivers. Pure from three-point range. Rivers has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Oakley. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Here's Tinsley. He's got 18. Wembanyama's checked in for San Diego.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Oakley. And here's James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Oakley from deep. The shot comes out. Here's Rivers to the inside. Lyles. And a missed layup. And so it's San Diego. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. San Diego leading by 11. We've got Wembanyama, and it's York in at the 1. Lyles, the pass to Rivers. Back to Lyles. Shoots a fadeaway. He gets it in there. Lyles has got his first basket.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Screen by James. Driving inside. Good.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
San Diego has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to York. And the shot goes.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Shoots from 12. He squares up and sinks it. San Diego leading by 11. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Hansen misses. And for Anaheim, they're shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Pass to James. No good off the glass. For San Diego, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Hansen. Wembanyama down low. Can't hit from in close. Anaheim on offense. They trail by 11. Offline with a 3. San Diego shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Hansen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Barnes, he's checked in for York. Brooks, he's checked in for Anaheim. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
San Diego leading by 12. Pass to Rivers. Oh, it's stolen. Down low. Brooks against Wembanyama. Left block shot on the way. Misses off the left iron.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Hansen. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Hansen's got 5 points now in the quarter. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Oakley. They set the screen. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And here's Barnes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. For Anaheim, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Tinsley. The rebound, San Diego. Moody's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Taylor. Left side Barnes. Outside Moody. Harrison, the pass to Moody. Outside Barnes. 6 to shoot. Good work there as it goes. Barnes has got 29 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now here's Brooks. Lays it up and banks it in.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Barnes with it. Soft touch off the glass. Barnes has got 31 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
For Anaheim, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Goodwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Moody.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Moody. Pass to Barnes. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Potter. And for Anaheim, they're shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Barnes.
San Diego foul call. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Anaheim, Tinsley. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Hits both from the stripe. .151 left to play in the fourth. San Diego leading by 13. Knocked away. Pass to Moody. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Timeout called. Anaheim. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Taylor. Pass to Barnes. Here's Barkley. Brooks defending. Back to Barnes. And there's a 3-second violation. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the home team.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Here's Taylor after the basket by Anaheim on the other end. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 5. Back to Barnes. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3. Barnes has got 34.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Buried from 15 feet out. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Taylor. Back to Barnes. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And the layup falls.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So it's San Diego picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And time now for our player of the game.